What up, YouTube? TC Thief here. I just realized that I don't have any tips and tricks video, so I wanted to put one together. So without further ado, this is 10 things that Fortnite players are not doing that they should be. Remember, as always, you can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/TC Thief. That's twitch.tv/TC Thief. My stream times are 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Central European Time. These are in no particular order. We are going to start off with 10 transformations for Survivor XP. This is the trickle-down Survivor XP. This is one of the easiest and most effortless ways to farm Survivor XPs, and I think players are just not doing this. Remember that you're getting an extra... When converting epics, you're getting 5,000 back plus another card, so that equals 2,500 extra Survivor XP that you wouldn't have gotten if you would have just retired it. If you retire the Survivors just for the training manuals, that's okay, but when at all possible, use this Survivor transformation XP farm. Remember that you can only do the epics if you have the limited deluxe ultimate edition, the most expensive one, but you can do the rare Survivor transformation if you have spec'd into the tree. So this is a great way to farm Survivor XP. Remember to do this. Number 9, we have the quest line. In the quest line, you have a massive amount of Survivor XP available just by doing the quests and completing the quests as fast as possible. Also in the quest line, there is a massive amount of legendary transforms that are available. So do the quest line. This is by far the quickest way to power level and get through the power levels all the way up to 100. Once you get to the level 100 quest lines, you should be right on par with your power level and the quest line. So do the quest line. Remember, it is the quickest way to unlock legendary transform schematics and Survivor XP. Number 8, farm as you go. I am one of the biggest offenders in game as not abiding by this rule. If you farm as you go, it's going to prevent you having to go into levels specifically just to farm. So go in there and farm once every couple of weeks, and then once you get your materials set up, once you get, a vast amount of bolts accumulated, farm as you go. Just whenever you see bolts or something that you need, just keep your supply lines stocked in order to prevent yourself from having to go into maps specifically just to farm. Lucky number 7, purchasing Evo mats or evolution mats from the event store. Even if you don't need these evolution mats now, you will most definitely need them later. So every week, go in there and buy out all of the evolution mats on the event store. This should be your #1 priority each week of purchasing stuff from the event store. Remember, just because you don't need them now doesn't mean you won't need them later, and you will thank yourself later. Number 6, saving skill points and progressing research tiers as soon as it's available. Once you are waiting on your quest line to progress, meaning you have already purchased the amount of nodes to progress to the next tree, and all you have to do is complete a quest to get to the next skill tree, what you want to do is you want to stack those skill points and save them, so that way when you get to your next tree, you can unlock as many survivors as possible with those saved skill points. It doesn't make any sense to place nodes or place skill points into nodes that you're not going to use just to fill out the trees. Remember that with these skill points, you're going to have to unlock the collection book, and you're gonna have to do all of your SSDs before you can get the maximum amount of skill points. So you don't want to put yourself in a position where you don't have the skill points to purchase stuff you need in skill tree 4. So save those skill points until you get to the next tree, then you can unlock the survivors. With the research tier, do just the bare minimum to unlock the next research tier. You want to unlock all the survivors in the research tier, and then once you get the amount of nodes required to progress to the next tier, progress to the next tier. Do not sit in the prior research tier just to unlock everything in the research tier. This heavily slows down your progression. So once again, save those skill points and progress the research tiers when it's first available. Number 5, use elemental weapons. When you get to the upper parts of Canyon, you start seeing more and more elemental enemies. Start using elemental weapons. Remember, when you're using energy weapons, it's a 33% damage loss base for all elementals across the board. So pull out those elementals and use them against the elemental enemies. Remember that even the most mediocre weapon with an element on it is going to be better than a energy weapon. So when you use your elemental weapons, it's going to be 100% of its damage doing damage to that elemental enemy. The Hydra is not that good, folks, all right? Even the most mediocre assault rifle with an element used against its opposite element is going to be better than any energy weapon. So pull out those elemental weapons and use them against them elemental enemies. Number 4, free expeditions. If you don't do expeditions for the entire game, do these free expeditions. They don't cost anything, no people, no research tier points. They're totally free. All it's going to require is a level 20 hero and a level 25 hero. So I know you've got some heroes out there that you're not using that you can use for these 2 free expeditions. What it does is it gives you wood and brick for free. So it puts it straight into your SSD if you're full on wood and brick, and it gives you resources available. So when you go to do your storm shield defenses, you have resources available. Plus it's free. So do these free expeditions. Number 3, use your legendary transform keys. When you get through the quest line and you start getting to Upper Canny quests and the Upper Twine quests, you are rewarded with legendary transform keys. Use these legendary transform keys. If you didn't know by now, the legendary transform keys are one of the easiest way to obtain mythic heroes apart from the legendary troll truck llamas. So this is totally free. You get it from the quest line, and you are able to obtain mythic heroes from these. So when you get these, go out and farm the amount of people required to do the legendary hero transform. It's 100 people, and as you can see right here, I got a mythic mega base Kyle from these legendary transforms. So as soon as you get these legendary transform keys, use them. Number 2, what llamas to buy. I'm glad that I didn't make a liar out of myself, because I had to stop recording this video to go open 10 upgrade llamas and show you just how bad the luck are from these upgrade llamas. I didn't get nothing. I'm glad I didn't make a liar out of myself and get a mythic from one of these, but stay away from these llamas. Remember, these are really based on RNG, whether you are going to get gold or not. So stay away from these, and this is as close to a llama video as you are going to get from the Rage Brothers, as there are plenty other YouTube content creators out there that 75% of their content is opening up llamas. So what llamas to buy, you ask? All right, you have the legendary troll truck llama, you have the legendary troll llama, the super people llama, the superhero llama, and the super ranged llamas. If you stick to these 5 llamas right here, it will be the least amount of V-Bucks that you have to spend on these. These llamas cost anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500, but these llamas are the most bang for your buck when it comes to purchasing llamas from this game. So stay away from the upgrade llamas. As you can see right here, 10 llamas in a row, and I got absolutely nothing. So 10 bucks right here spent on the game, when you could have spent 10 bucks on a superhero llama and got a guaranteed legendary. So once again, stay away from the upgrade llamas and purchase those 5 llamas that I talked about. I got a silver right here, but the last one is gonna be, once again, nothing. And last but certainly not least, dailies, folks. All right, do your dailies. Remember, you get 100 daily coins a day for doing your dailies. That's 700 daily coins. And each week for 700 daily coins, you can either get a legendary trap or a legendary weapon. It's totally RNG based what weapons go on the market. So do your dailies. If anything, do your dailies just to buy the trap each week. It's the easiest way to get traps. All right, folks, that about sums it up for 10 pro tips coming from the Rage Brothers. Remember to catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/TC Thief. I also wanted to plug one of the YouTubers that I watch. He's an amazing constructor and has got some awesome builds and solo builds out there. So if you get a chance, go by his channel. His name is David Deem. I'm gonna post his link down in the description. Go by there, show him some love, tell him TC Thief sent you. And once again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to mash that sub button.